Right, hello everyone. My name's Jared and I do reviews and stuff for drinks and stuff. What a boss intro that was. I'm proud of that. I might do that in the next video. Stay tuned. Yeah, this time around I'm going to be doing Moorhouse's Blonde Witch, which is a blonde ale from the Moorhouse brewery in Burnley. It's 4.4% volume and it's a 500ml bottle. Doesn't really say much. I don't really know that much about it other than the fact that it's a spellbinding, tantalising. She spins her golden charms and whispers her haunting siren call like a shining beacon. A punchy, full-bodied blonde ale with a distinct fruit taste and a citrus hop finish. I just said distinct fruit taste, whatever the fuck that means. So yeah, Moorhouse's Blonde Witch. Here's what it looks like on the front. It's not the, I mean it's one of them where you can sort of peel off the label, so though I'm having a bit of difficulty, so. But yeah, it feels cheap, the bottle. Nonetheless, it only cost me about like £2 in Asda. So yeah, but this is what it looks like. I mean, it's a good design. I mean, I must admit, our Blonde Witch, you know, she's got like a golden sky in her face, and she's quite attractive, all things considered. But one thing that makes me think that this bottle's cheap is that's what the bottle top looks like. I mean, I can normally gauge when a bottle's had like good budget put into it just by the bottle top, and this is just generic. It's just a black bottle top plopped on a bottle. Fuck it, that'll do. Maybe that's a good thing, I don't know. Maybe the more sort of substance over style. That's what we're here to find out today, because there's too much style in the beer and alcohol and ale world, but not enough substance. Maybe Moorhouse's Blonde Witch will book that trend. Let's get it out the bottle, put it into a glass, and see what we end up with. My nose is so itchy today. I need to trim my nostril hairs again. Bong, bong, bong. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. A bit of water in the glass there. It's better. Hate that, you know, when you get a bit of water in the glass and just. It's only a tiny bit, but you feel like it's going to do a lot of damage and make a big impact. It's just going to water everything down, even though there's only like a half a teaspoon of it. But yeah, there we go. Let's get this out. Let's put this into our bottle. There we go. Three little knocks. Okay, so we've got a dark golden colour, carbonation, moderation. There's a lot of bubbles, but we've got a head which is best described as one-fingered, fairly liquid, shitty impermanence, transience. It doesn't last very long. Yeah, basically, yeah. It's practically gone already. I've no sooner put it in. I don't like that. It just doesn't feel very hearty, does it? It doesn't feel like an ale. It feels like it feels like a soft drink. You know, like a soft drink that's alcohol flavoured. You know, when you see shit like this, I mean, look at that, it's gone already. I feel like I'm drinking a pint. I feel like I'm just drinking it's a sort of alcoholic lemonade. It feels like a shandy. I mean, it's got a nice colour, but that head just spoils it for me. But yeah, we know what it looks like. Sniffy sniff, waffy time. Here we go. Shaky wakey, wakey shaky, bakey wakey, earthy quakey. Okay. Oh, now that's good. I love this. You've got me hopes up now, actually. The smell, it itches straight away. Very malty, like a very strong, hoppy, malty. And the citrus is immense. It's just like lemon and lime put together in a nice ale. Yeah, and I'm even getting a biscuit vibe off it as well. So there's a plethora of stuff there. Normally it's and it's not one at a time neither. It's all sort of you've got a root for it. I could probably be sniffing this for the next half an hour, and I'll probably get another couple of flavours. So yeah, it's like I'm getting the citrus, there's the lemon and the lime, there's the biscuity flavour, there's the malt, and it's again it's sort of progressive. It's not all in one go, because if you know, excuse me, if it was all in one go, it'd be a bit shit, wouldn't it? Because have you ever tried to like eat lemons and limes and a malted milk all in one go? Because if you have done that, then you're not going to like it, are you? And if you do like it, you're very easily pleased. And if you're easily pleased, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Because my content is terrible, I know. But yeah, if you're easily pleased, you'd like a malted milk biscuit covered in lemon and lime. But most people with a working brain wouldn't. And working taste buds, for that matter. But yeah, we know what it looks like, we know what it smells like, but the most important part of any of these videos is the taste. Now, will it be Moorhouse's Blonde Witch? My bollocks are very itchy and I don't really want to scratch them because I'm wearing shorts and they might pop out on camera and I might get like the video taken down, so I'm just going to sort of leave it as it is for the time being. I'm in a bit of discomfort, so I'm just going to leave the itchy balls for it, and I'm going to try and tough it through. Commitment. But yeah, where were we? I do digress. Yeah. So, will the taste be Moorhouse's Blonde Witch? Oh, this is awful. Yeah. Will it be Moorhouse's Blonde Witch? Or will it be like drinking water from a ditch? That's what you call a fucking... See, that's what you call a conundrum right there. My writing skills are immense. I haven't written a thing, I've just improvised that there and then, but, you know, you wouldn't get this from Jilly Golden, that's for sure. Talent like that. Yeah. So yeah, will it be Moorhouse's Blonde Witch or like drinking water from a ditch? There's only one way to find out, folks, and that is bottoms up. And off your bottoms. Here we go. Cheers. Right. Okay, I've just had a sip, and from the sip, I got a pretty decent mouthfeel. Taste-wise, it was like a little bit malty and on the tongue, and then as I swallowed it, the lemon and lime aftertaste shone through. It was quite bitter as well, which kind of was alright. So yeah, I've had a little sip, I've had a gulp, because I tend to find that if you do it in moderation and drink in moderation, little sips here and there, it's like you get a different kind of vibe. The mouthfeel's obviously going to be different because there's less substance going in there in one go, but you're getting the flavours at a much lower impact when you do a sip. But when you do a gulp, you get a different mouthfeel, more intense, and obviously more of the flavours just come in there and there. So I'm trying to do a bit of both for you, you know, for those who like to sip and for those who like to gulp. You know, I'm a generous guy. So yeah, here comes our gulp. Weird. The gulp had less flavour, The aftertaste was minimal by comparison, and the mouthfeel it felt that there just wasn't enough of a kick. The carbonation didn't do much because it just felt I just had too much in my mouth. Couldn't really feel anything, and the flavour was less. There was the malt wasn't coming through. There was the bitterness was just overwhelmed by pure liquids, and this is not a good pint for the gulpers, that's for sure. So I'm gonna try another sip to see how much of a difference we get. See, it's completely different. See, this is one for the sippers. That's what I'd say. So yeah, if you want a fucking decent sesh beer, if you're out with the lads or the girls or whoever, and you want to knock back a load of pints and have a good time, don't get this. Do not get this, because if you're trying to knock it back in one go, you won't taste anything. Really, you'll get a bit of an aftertaste here and there, but it'll be a bit like minimal and fleeting. You know, it'll be fairly transient and impermanent, as I said earlier. See, pseudo-intellectual right here with all my big words. It's like a Russell Brand gig, isn't it? Only not as talented. But yeah, this is one that if I was to have this, I'd go to like a pub on like an afternoon and try and make this last, because sipping it you get more flavour out, and the flavour that you do get once you sip it, it's not too bad. You know, it's I mean, I do like the way it builds. There's the malt and the citrus, and then it goes down and the citrus just comes, it's just everywhere. It's a good kind of like mixture as well. So yeah, actually, if you're ever in like a pub and they sell this on tap, and it's not the most well-known ale around, is it really? I mean, I've never heard of it until now. It's not the most well-known, so I'd recommend getting it on tap if I was in a pub, but I'd make it last as well. Don't get it if you're going to use it as a sesh. Don't. Just get it if you want to go to a pub on a Tuesday afternoon, or if you're available on a Tuesday afternoon and you want to just sit there watching like horse racing or reading a newspaper, any newspaper you want, I don't care. Or even if you want to read like 442 magazine and like read up about football, or even if you want to read up on like, you know, Woman's Weekly. Yeah, this is the type of beer for you. If you just want a nice relaxing afternoon or a nice relaxing evening where you're doing something like you're procrastinating and you need something to hydrate you, it's got a bit of a kick, this is what I'd recommend. So yeah, all in all, I'd give it about a 6.5 out of 10, because it's not for everyone, but if you do it and you do it right, it's good. It's very good. It's impressive, most impressive. You know, it's not a Jedi yet, but it is impressive nonetheless. So yeah, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Ideal beer if you just want to make it last on a relaxing afternoon and you just want to procrastinate. You know, just picture it now. You're in a pub that sells it, and there's probably not many pubs. You probably have to like go online and like look at some like little specific beer forum, you know, to see if this is on tap somewhere. I mean, I don't know, I've never really looked at one of these forums and found out for you, but I'll put you in the right direction. Just go on one of them and just find out about where this is on tap, because I'd recommend it. You know, go and see your local pub that might sell this on tap. Get a nice pint of it, like this, like Marlon Dingle, yeah. Put it on a table, get one of them colouring books, get some pencils, and just fire away for the rest of the day. Just colour in. You know, colour in a forest or a or a seaside in like Cornwall, or maybe colour in a panda in a jungle, something like that, and drink this on the side and just sip it, just, you know, make it last, savour the flavour, because you'll enjoy it. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10 I'd give it. Not for everything, but for what you can do it with and do it with efficiently, you'll do it well. Nonetheless, that concludes our review for this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it, and I'll be back with more very soon. I'm so glad that this COVID's gone, because I can smell and taste again. Yeah, and from here I'll be doing more food and drink reviews. Definitely some food. I've got some stuff that I want to review that should be fun, and obviously there's more drinks in the box that I'm going to be getting reviewing too. So yeah, in the meantime, this has been the review for Moorhouse's Blonde Witch. 6.5 out of 10. Hope you've enjoyed it. Signing out. Take care, everyone.